Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel La Deutsche Vita, life in Germany, made in Germany. If this is your first time watching, hey, hope you stick with us. Subscribe, like, comment and share. As I promised in the intro video, we are going to introduce a new word weekly and we're going to learn how to incorporate this word in our speech and use it correctly. This week's word is the word teilen. The verb means to divide, to separate, to split, and depending on the prefix that is used, this word gets a detailed meaning or the meaning changes slightly. So for example, if you say mitteilen, it means to share information most of the time. This is how it is used. So when you want to share information with someone, it's mitteilen. So somebody would say, bitte teilen Sie mir mit. Please share with me. If blah 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 blah. When somebody says, or when the verb is zerteilen, it means to break something down into smaller pieces. That is zerteilen. Verteilen means to spread. For example, Marmelade auf mein Brot verteilen, spreading marmalade on my bread. Okay. And teiling on its own, as I said earlier, is divide, to split, to share. Now the noun Teil. It's a bit tricky because, as you may know, in German nouns have genders and you can tell the gender from the article. So the gender could be feminine, masculine, or neutral, neutrum. Some nouns have multiple genders, like Butter. Some people say die Butter, der Butter. I've not heard anybody say das Butter before, but some people use it in different contexts and with different genders. So I assumed that Teil was the same, that you could use Teil as masculine or as neutral, as neutrum, and nobody was going to say anything. But it's not that like that. It's wrong. Okay, so let me break it down. So in my struggle, I came up on leodict.org. I've known leodict since my high school days. So back in gymnasium, I was using leodict and somehow I neglected it along the years. But I went back this week to leodict.org and leodict actually broke everything down and explained. It didn't explain, but it just categorized when to use das and when to use der. All right. So when you want to say the piece as a complete entity on its own, you use das Teil. So when you want to say it's a particle, a component, a fragment, it's das Teil. But the moment you put it in relation to a bigger object or a bigger picture, or you just bring in that relation situation, then you have to use der Teil. So a piece of cake would become ein Teil, also der Teil vom Kuchen. A piece of the land or a section of the land would be der Teil des Grundstücks. Okay, so when you're using it in relation as in proportion, section, fraction, then you have to use der Teil, then you have to use masculinum. And once you're using it as an entity on its own, no matter how small it is, it's done das Teil. So that's why it's das Oberteil und nicht der Oberteil. So guys, we're coming to the end of today's video. As I said in the beginning, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. And see you same time next week. I wish you a beautiful week ahead. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Sonntag. Tschüss!